everybody. It's your girl Sofia, aka Sophie, back on Sophia's Football Talk. This is not a live match preview, as y'all can see, but a pre recorded match preview for tomorrow's game Leeds United versus Manchester United. I wasn't, unfortunately, able to do a, match preview nor a watch along for, the time we played them at our ground, which obviously ended in a 2-2 draw. Hopefully this time though we can win. Yes, it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be at their ground. So for this video, we're just gonna do a short little, but sweet match preview talking about the team news. Um, as always, of course, predicting what the starting 11, starting lineup will look like for tomorrow, as well as predicting the score. We're going to be doing watch along for tomorrow, just so y'all know. I cannot wait. Just want to also say thank you so much for all the birthday wishes, messages that I yesterday. I did have a very nice birthday celebration. I'm 28 years old, and blessed to make to another year, and going to enjoy the last 2 years of my 20s. And then we're going to be 30. But regardless, big up. Remember to, of course, subscribe if you haven't already. We are on the road to, technically on the road to 2K subs, but we're just going to go straight away from 1K, away from 2K, and just dive into 3K because why not? We're not that long off from getting um, as well, hopefully monetize very soon, which is a goal to do before March. But yeah, big up. Do like this video and do share with all your friends and family. And let me know as well. Do comment down below what your thoughts about tomorrow's game. Yeah, so let's see here. There's been, when it comes to particularly for tomorrow's team news, I already, Sancho potentially could be starting. He could be starting. He did um, have a very good cameo when he first, came in. What was it? In the second half and whatnot, came in, scored, was an integral part of that game where we technically, ended up with, oh, Lord have mercy, completely turning it around and whatnot. But yeah, I am, proud of the lads, and we need to just keep going. Basically, that's what we've got to do. But with this game, we cannot start off with conceding this early on. What was it? I cannot pronounce his name. My apologies, but Nononto, I think it is. Had a very good goal. And sorry, and of course as well a Rafael Varane own goal in the second half, which was quite early on, but at the end of the day, it was just not the best performance. I would say the first half was dreadful. I was laying down in bed, watching the game, being like, oh my God, this ain't cute. This is not it. You know what I'm saying? It was not good. So Garnacho did get a little bit of stake from the fan base after that game, but he was on the left hand side. I need Rashford to be on that left hand side for the next game. We cannot be having Rashford to be outplayed, you know, to not be playing in his position. Like either you have him on the left or you have him more so up top. Even though before, I said this, I've been like, yeah, Rashford up top. I don't know exactly if I'm, completely eyed with that, but he ended up scoring as Woodveckers was, subbed out and whatnot, in second half of the game, and then, you know, not long after, Rashford, bam, header, he scored. I do think it's a little bit weird that, as we do have like a 6.4 feet dude, I don't know, in Woodveckers up front, that we don't really be, you know, trying to give out the long balls. Then, a little bit weird, but hey, you know, I do think that there's some people that are like, yeah, Woodveckers, is he necessarily what we, you know, the best option up front? But hey, there's no really other options. Martial out for this game, okay? Martial has suffered a hip injury. Antony has a leg problem, and Scott McTominay has an unspecified injury. I believe, yeah, and Antony also Ten Hag says he doesn't expect Antony, no Martial or McTominay to be available. But we have some days I don't expect it, and if I can oversee it until now, I don't see any problems coming up. Barcelona question mark? I think same answer. I can't say for 100%, but I don't expect. Interesting. So most likely, all the three players that I just mentioned will most likely not be available. They're not available for tomorrow's game, but they ain't gonna be available, unlikely, for the Barcelona away game, which will be on Thursday. That's quite unfortunate, but hey, what are you gonna do? It just makes it very clear that the signing of Woodweggers, whether you rate him or not, the availability is the best ability in my opinion. And Martial has not played a single full 90 minutes this entire season, so brother got to go. And speaking of that, we definitely need to. We're going to be doing more transfer talk once the summer kicks in. But there has been some quotes that certain men will be leaving. I'll tell you that much. So we have such as despite Erwan Bissaka recent resurgence, Man United would still be open to selling him if their 25 million, um, I think pounds or euro valuation is met. And that's also what I've been saying in my, start sub sell video that I did a few weeks ago, where I was saying, you know what? Although Wan Bissaka has been incredible, I believe probably he will be available for tomorrow's game, as there hasn't been stated anything else, which I think would be good because when we, compare him and Dallo, the performance against Leeds at home on Wednesday wasn't the best. Yes, Dallo has been gone, or not available for a long time, I believe, since the Charlton game. I get it, but like, come on, you know what I'm saying? Regardless, what I'm trying to say is, Wan-Bissaka's been incredible, but gotta go. Guire, we know, brother can't get a sniff in this team. He will be going. There was another thing here as well that I did see. Where is it? I think he might have been Van de Beek is not in the plans as well. He gonna have to say bye bye. Scott McTominay probably will be going. Yeah, so there's bare men that will be going, by the way. So that's that when it comes to the team news. So speaking of that, how will the lineup then look like for tomorrow? That's the main question. Let's see. So let's start. I mean, for me, right there, we're like let's keep it 100. I already know. Goalkeeper, De Gea. De Gea. Yes, was a little bit shaky in that Leeds game. Had some moments where you're like, yeah, but at the end of the day, that's still my goalkeeper. And Wan-Bissaka, we gotta bring you right into this game. Yeah. Uh, Shaw. I felt like Shaw was a lot better in the second half. You know, once Sancho came, like I really did like the vibe between Jadon Sancho and Luke Shaw. Um, on that left hand side, I'm not gonna lie, that looked very good. Um, Also, I'm thinking Martinez probably will be here. Um, we have Varane. You know, this is kind of what I'm seeing. Just because as we didn't you know win that lead, the first the Leeds game, right? We didn't win that. Now, as we are away, we got to get it. We got to make it work. It's unfortunate that, of course, another game without Casemiro. It just shows yet again how much we are missing this guy. But I don't want to necessarily just say that it's just him. For me, like, we were missing Antony. He gives more of like a balance, on that right hand side, that right wing, alongside then you have on that left wing with Rashford and whatnot. It's balance. Okay, maybe 1v1, the yada 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 doesn't really. Okay, you don't get many assists for him with goals and whatnot, but the guy does. Like I said, it's just another attacking threat so that the opposition team doesn't have to be like, oh yeah, it's gonna be on that side, yeah, it's gonna be on the other side. That's where all of the chances gonna come from. So they're just gonna pickpocket Garnacho on the left hand side, and that's it, you know, which was of course quite unfortunate for that particular game we had on Wednesday. On the midfield, I mean, I believe we probably will be seeing, Fred and Sabitzer. Sabitzer was, I would say, in the first half, he was shaky. Fred, love you, brother, but Pastor Fred was not past the ring. Pastor Fred did not have a, what is it, like a Sunday service. No, the church service was not, you know, there wasn't many people there. People weren't listening to the church service. Okay, from Pastor Fred, because Pastor Fred, love you, brother, but Lord have mercy. He was like, "Oh, you want to score? Sorry, you want to score goals? Give it to me. I'm gonna get it way over the goal. Oh, you want me to defend? No, I'm gonna misplace the pass. Yada yada yada. I'm gonna be a liability in this game. And like I said, brother, I love you, but come on now, G. Come on, this ain't cute. So Bitsit, yes, was shaky, but in the second half, I do feel like he kind of, was doing something. And also, don't really mind, Lindelof, a little bit of a cameo at the end as a DM. Didn't mind that. So, you can, it kind of just proves the fact that you get Lindelof. Lindelof's not even coming in as a defender. Brother's coming in as a DM, just like, if you need me, I'm here. So, an option to bring in, but I do think we probably will be seeing Fred as a bit sit. If Tomlin's not available, it is what it is. So, this is what I think. When it comes to, I mean, up here attacking mid, we're going to be seeing Bruno Fernandes. But when it comes to the uh, the wingers, I need Rashford to be on the left. I need Rashford to be on the left. But I also would like to see. I also would like to, be able to potentially see maybe, even though we haven't. Nah, I need Sancho. I need Sancho here. I need Sancho on the right. We need to try. We've seen him more so on the left and whatnot, but brother is back. At the end of the day, brother is back, and I'm happy with that. There's really no. Is there more options? But technically, though, you could put, instead of putting Weghorst up front, you could have Rashford up front and you have Garnacho on the left. But I want to be able to, if we need to bring Garnacho in, then you can do that. So you can maybe, like, in second half, you bring Weghorst out and then you replace him with Garnacho. So you bring Garnacho on the left and then Rashford up front. I think that would be better. But yeah, I'm not on the hate train of Wood Weghorst. It's just, he's trash, yada yada yada. What other options? What do we have, people? We don't have other options. Okay? There's no other options here. What are we going to do? Like, huh? So sorry for you. So sorry to make it clear and whatnot, but we don't have anybody. Okay? And at the end of the day, I do think that the teammates, his new teammates haven't really found or figured out his movements yet. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Because let's be honest, there were moments Garnacho probably should have passed it over to Weghorst. Maybe he could have gotten in a tap and whatnot, but they didn't do it. So I don't necessarily know. I can't really say is it because they don't trust him. I don't think it's that. I think they just maybe they haven't figured it out. That's what it is. It's what I'm thinking. But I could be wrong at the end of the day. I could be wrong, of course. But that's just what I'm thinking. And that's that. So yeah, that is basically the starting lineup that I'm thinking we're gonna see, and also what I'm hoping. So it's a bit of both. So this is the starting 11. Do of course let me know what your starting 11 will potentially look like for tomorrow's game. When it comes to the score, I mean, I do think that we're probably, we did underestimate the way that Leeds United game went at home. Of course, the winning streak is now done. But at the end of the day, it is a derby. It's a big derby, famous derby. Y'all gotta act like it's a derby because Leeds United was up for it. We need to go to their ground, Ellen Road, and be like, yo, huh? You try to come to our ground and act slick? Nah, 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 nah. We were being a little bit arrogant. We gonna come to your ground and we gonna be leaving here with something. I don't want to leave here with the point. I don't want to get a draw. Win, win. However you need to win, you win. Because we are playing a lot of games, and this is not me trying to bring on the violins. That's not what we're trying to do. I'm just saying we need to, you know, win by any means necessary, right? We have so many games coming in thick and thin, right? We're like, what, almost mid February now? Like, Lord have mercy, time goes by fast. And I know this, okay? Just had a birthday yesterday. I know this. Time flies by fast. But I say all this to say, as we do have so many games, you know, I don't want to necessarily say it's gonna be like every performance is not gonna be perfect or great. We're still progressing, we're still moving, in a new direction, which I'm liking what Ten Hag is cooking. Don't get me wrong, I do like it. But there are gonna be games where we're gonna be frustrated, we're gonna be annoyed as fans, of course. I know this myself. But I am thinking get the 3 points, solidify our top four race, okay? In about, I believe, a week from now, we're gonna be having not a week from now. What am I saying? Like 2 weeks from now, we're gonna play in the cup final of the Carabao Cup against Newcastle. Okay, I'm gonna need a trophy. I'm gonna need a trophy. Okay, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be meeting Barcelona. We're definitely gonna be doing a match preview for that. Unfortunately, not a watch along, as I'm at work, but I'll still be able to watch some minutes of the game or the majority of the game, but we'll do a match reaction definitely. But yeah, guys, that's it for this match preview. A rather short one as we aren't doing it live. But yeah, I'm trying to just remind myself that I can't be like I love making content and whatnot, but I do feel like I've been a little bit doing the most when it comes to like the amount of content that I be pumping out. So we're gonna take a little bit of a step back in terms of not doing live every single time. Certain match previews like this one will be more shorter ones, pre-recorded. Some match reaction will also be pre-recorded. But for me, it's definitely important that we do, like I always say, 70% Man United content and then 30% other content. The Champions League is about to, you know, come this weekend, this upcoming week. So we're gonna be doing watch alongs for that. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow for the watch along for, of course, Leeds United versus Manchester United. I hope that each and every one of y'all have an incredible weekend. Big, 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 much love. Remember to like the video and do subscribe. Sophie's out. Bye.